This is a video of the sped up version of turning the stair balusters that I was recently turning. And you may ask yourself, what's the point of showing it this fast? Boy, I wish I could turn this fast. What it comes down to is I'm trying to, once again, show how having a game plan and separating out the different tasks into different times is really going to help me know exactly where I am at each given point. So here you can see all I've done is rough it out to round from the square part up. And I'm going to go back in and size a bunch of the major details, none of which are too small. Anything too small at this point is going to help create vibration, and I don't want that. Here I'm just roughing in some of the major tapers and major shapes that you're going to find, such as big beads and whatnot. There's the top taper coming to finish. And from here I can really start to get an image of what it is everything's going to look like in the end. And now it's time to go back in and refine that a little bit. You see, once again, I'm going back in to cut some more sizes into the piece. You notice I didn't do that all in the beginning. And now I'm going to go in and rough in some of these beads that take place. Beads don't remove a lot of material to have roughed in, so it's a good thing to rough in first. And that way I maintain as much material on the piece as I can, which really helps me to reduce vibration. I'm going to go back in. I've sort of roughed in where those coves are going to go, and that little touch with the parting tool really helps me get started on this tough red oak. Now I'm going to come in while I still have plenty of meat on there and haven't done my thinnest portions and do some of this skew work. No reason not to clean up these parts now. It'll be a little bit tougher once I get those coves cut out of there. Some of them are really impossibly thin on this stair baluster. I guess that's because no weight gets put on it, something I'm not used to. And I'm just going to go in and clean up a few more parts, and you can see it's starting to really take shape now. And it's time just to go back in and hit those coves. They're a little tougher than I'd expected in this oak. And you saw how I started in the middle of the piece. That way, all these thin areas near the end of the piece won't affect my turning in the middle. So doing the middle first really helps out the whole process. And here I am finishing up by doing the one up at the top. And then that'll go all the way up into the tenon. And there's the finished piece.